G's, it's me, and I'm here with my friend Jenny, and we're gonna eat Chick-fil-A. Let's dig in.
Okay, you have to finish. Okay, what'd you get?
Okay, I got 12-count nugget, medium combo with sweet and spicy sriracha.
And I got a spicy deluxe meal with fries and the dark chocolate. Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna eat and talk about this time that I got too drunk at a party.
Yeah.
It was my manager's party. She invited me to like a week before break last week, and then it was at her house. It was like this third party that I've been to, and I told my roommate Kyle. You remember Kyle? I was like,
The one that was out?
yeah, because I was planning to get a bottle.
Mm.
So I was planning to get a bottle, and I asked him, and he had a fake, and he went, and he bought me one. It was only like $20. I was like, we're about to get it. Like, it had a sweater on it. I have a picture of it. But I was like, this is so cute. Like, I'm a college boy. Like, I go out to parties. Like, I do this. And it was like, I think it was Christmas themed, or you had to wear like a Christmas sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And I wore my gray polo one, or no, green polo one. Do you know that one?
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god. Dude, look, do you see me? Like Christmas colors. I was like, bitch, first of all, it's green.
Why is my business?
Anyways, so I was just like, okay, so we started drinking. She had a bunch of Jello shots, and they kept being like, shot o'clock, like, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I was like down for it. Like, I took all the Jello shots and I mixed liquors, and it was like, it wasn't smart. But I had a good time, and I saw my coworkers, and then, so we opened my bottle, and I have half of one, and then a full one. And so we finished the half of one and ended up finishing half of the new one through the night. She had some like jungle juice lemonade, and I was mixing the Tito's with the jungle juice lemonade because it wasn't strong enough. Like, literally. So I was like, I thought I was Superman or something. It's the Tito's, but
Yeah.
anyway. So I went to the party with my coworker. We Ubered there together, and we were gonna Uber here back, so we didn't go by ourselves. And then we were gonna like split the Uber and whatever. And okay, so once the night is done, I'm like too gone. I'm throwing up in the toilet. I'm just laying on the toilet like, help me, please, somebody help me. And so this coworker of mine, Irma, she's with me, and I go outside to throw up, and she comes with me inside, and she's like helping me because I'm throwing up in the toilet. And then at some point the green sweater comes off because I'm like sweating or something. And
Yeah.
I was like dying, I guess, and Will uses it to throw up on the something because it's soaked in throw up when I go home. And I just leave it on the floor. I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow. Like,
That's a tomorrow problem.
but yeah, Irma, she was taking care of me, but before that we had never interacted ever. I'd seen her once at a party, and we worked together. Like, she works at the Chick-fil-A in Sam's West, and I work like on my side. But she was like so nice, and they took care of me and made sure I got home safe, and I was like, wow. But yeah, I have a video of my coworker Nathan and Dawn. They brought me home in their truck, and they were like, take a video for your girl, like she's texting you, like, where are you? And I think it was like,
we made it, yo, we made it.
They think it was like my girlfriend or something, because right now me and Jake, we saw them at Sam's West. We were eating, and I hear Joe, because Irma and Nathan are sitting together, and then this other girl, and I didn't even know she was at the party. Like, that's how fucked up I was. Like, I didn't even remember like anything. But I was like, dude, like, thank you so much for helping me. Like, that was so embarrassing. And she was like telling me what happened. She was like, you don't remember? I was like, no. I was like, what happened to my green sweater? She was like, Will took it. I was like, cause I knew that wasn't my throw up. Cause I knew I didn't throw up like sloppy. Like I just like took the toilet.
You either way.
But I like washed it. So
It's like, throw it away. Burn it.
but that's Will's my G. And I felt so bad because I left without it. But I think he was like we dropped him off first. But I don't remember that part. I just remember getting home. Like I remember the Coleman parking lot and like almost I felt like I needed to throw up, so I was like, move. I like literally told him to move. And I was like leaning over the seat outside of the truck and like I don't even think I threw up. And then they like walked me inside, took me to the elevator, took me upstairs to my room and made sure I went inside. I was like, wow. And then yeah, that was craziness. But don't mix liquors. Unless you want to be embarrassed. They had to carry me out. They were like, the next day I had work, right? And everyone was like, I didn't expect you to show up. And I was fine. I wasn't hungover or anything. And I looked fine. I was like, and everyone was like, wow, like, I just didn't expect you to show up. Like, I thought you were going to be like hungover as fuck. And they were like, I don't know. They were like, it's fine. I was like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, what did I do?
What didn't you do?
And they were like it's fine. Like, it happens. And like my coworker Caesar and my coworker.
I feel like everyone, like, their first year gets drunk, like, cause, like, really bad for the first time. It's like, I don't
That's
know.
not even the first time it's happened. Like, that's
But, like,
my thing.
it happens, like, really bad one time, you know?
I think it's just that definitely taught me that I don't like it. I don't like to be that way.
Mood.
Just because.
You don't have control of your body, really.
What happened?
You have control of your body.
That and it's like you don't know what's happening. You're not like fully aware. And then if you black out, you don't remember, and you're like you don't remember the end of the night. And you have to like hear people like talk about what you did. Yeah, that's where that word anxiety comes from on TikTok. They know what I'm talking about.
I think they're like teaching them how to make drinks. Over here, that's about like it.
Oh my gosh. College. College is crazy. It's really cold over here now.
It's gonna be like 7, like the lowest. I don't even know how.
I can't wait. I love the cold.
So it's usually the hottest day. So.
I know, I looked at the weather, I was like, dang, I can wear this. No, I couldn't.
Not much.
It's the wind, bro, that be blowing me away. I want to go shopping, but I'm like,
If you run fast enough, you can get a 100% discount.
no, you can't. That's another story though.
I remember you used to show me a haul. You'd be like, oh my gosh, so cute. Like, where'd you get this from? Like, bitch, I stole it. No, the best thing was like that sour journal.
Oh my gosh,
so
I
cute.
came up because it was a sour journal by Lydia Rodrigo, but it was like a sour diary. I still have it. It came with her lyrics and a CD in the back. It was, were we together?
You showed me like I stole this shit. Like, how'd you do that?
Well, I was like a little hood rat.
Shit, I couldn't do that.
Just like those white thugs.
Stole your stuff.
If you're watching this, I seen you. I seen those white thugs take my sweater. It's fine. Stay warm.
Maybe the one above me.
Every time I see one like it, it just makes me so sad.
Oh yeah.
It's a really common sweater. I think now that I don't have one, I just see it everywhere.
Mm.
No, I want much. Me.
How much is it from everyone? I know how to make it now.
Really?
So I go to Starbucks anyway.
But I'll pay you $8 anyway.
It's not that good. It's okay. No. Because I don't have the actual, like, there's like flavoring. Like, it's supposed to put vanilla, but I got French vanilla, so it's like a little different. But I have like oat milk, some matcha powder.
So what do you think about the sub Starbucks? You think that, I think it's still gonna be popping, busting, ugly, but because nobody cares about the boycott here. Obviously, we're never gonna support Starbucks again. You're done, Starbucks.
We're right in front of them. I feel like more people are gonna go because there's gonna be two now, and like one's close. Like if you're by the sub, people are gonna go there. I know there's a coffee shop in the sub, but people obviously.
That
like,
one's a pretty good one.
It's good, but
I've
most
heard.
people like just go to Starbucks because they know like they have flavored drinks. It's not straight coffee, and those people who go like want coffee, they usually don't actually drink coffee. They want like other drinks. So.
What is that for?
I want there's a black cup like the Starbucks cup, but it's not a Starbucks cup. It's just like a brand insulated tumbler type thing.
Y'all seen all the stuff about the Stanley Cup?
I saw this girl with the pink one. It's so cute.
Did you see, like, have you seen the videos where they're like running? They're running to get fucking Stanley. Like it's not even. It can't be that good. Like
They can't.
they can't. It's just a water bottle, but
Bro, the Starbucks ones are pretty good.
we don't go there.
We're having to
That's.
boycott
I'm so
Starbucks.
happy I got mine stolen in the beginning of the year. It's like God removing the negativity out of my life. You know?
Yes, you brought that up in here. Good answer.
Wait, so what's the boycott on the Starbucks for?
The war.
Okay. Makes sense.
I didn't even know I supported Israel.
It's
until, like,
because
one of my
they
friends
said
told me.
we're gonna support the other side, like the bad side, no matter what. And then now they're saying, oh, now we're gonna like donate to Gaza because like they're losing so much money.
Yeah. Should we do like I don't know. I don't know if people can just support like that side.
It's so sad to see that shit. Like
For real.
reporters are dying.
Oh my God, Joe, did I tell you when I got back to Houston at the bus stop, my dad picked me up. Not even like a hi or whatever. The first thing that this man said to me, he was like, "So have there been any anti-Israel protests at your school recently?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And dude is crazy.
Was your dad like conservative or something?
Very. Like, he's like, you know the stereotype of like the super political uncle that gets racist after like 2 beers?
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
Is he like obsessed with the American flag or no?
Yeah, he flies an American flag on our porch every day. He watches Fox News like for fun. He gets home from work and then he watches
Jake, I'm
Fox
not laughing
News.
at you.
Not laughing at you, but like yeah.
I mean,
No,
hey,
people who are obsessed with the American flag, that has to be a mental problem.
It's cute, but it's not that cute.
No, like I mean,
Like
I
the
get
design, like how there's
Not even-
50 stars for each state, that's cute.
Yeah,
it's not even like that good
That's
looking of a
it.
flag.
like,
Not to pledge to.
like I understand like people like want to support their country, but like I see like people like wearing it like all the time. Like they're wearing it. There's this video on my Instagram, like this guy who wore an American flag tuxedo to prom. What was like what? It's just crazy. Like I don't know.
I have too much clothes over here.
Mhm.
It's all in a tote, and I have to look through it to like decide what my outfit
You have
is.
enough patch?
No, I don't have any room in the closet
Oh.
because you all have different closets. We have like wardrobes. So the other roommate, the fourth one, hasn't moved in, so I want to steal his. But I'm gonna wait like a week
This.
because I don't want to move it out if he gets here and then
He
he's
hasn't moved
like,
in yet?
whose clothes is in my shit? Yeah.
He's probably not gonna. I mean, classes have already started. You know, everything is.
Yeah, my roommate moved in the day before, like, and she's like, that was already considered late, so. I think you're not gonna have a roommate, honestly.
I'll ask my CA about him, but I don't want to get another one if that's the case. Like, oh, you have room?
They usually can't put, like, room unless other people have asked.
Yeah, I'd say just use his closet space, and when he gets there, be like, oh my
Just move
bad,
it.
G. Yeah, just move it.
That's my thing. I don't want to.
Well, someone will come in and be like, oh, you need to clear this room. That's what they did for mine. Someone came in at 9 a.m. and I was sleeping.
The custodian?
Yeah.
Bro, I have a picture and they put a little note. It said, sorry for the mess. Excuse the mess. We were only able to clean your area. I was like, might be a motherfucking mess and it don't stink in here. The only side that might be a mess is Andrew's because he has a bunch of shit like stuffed in the side.
I mean, what do you mean clean like the people that work at
The like cleaning lady? Or my CA put it, excuse me. It was like, excuse the mess. Don't, or like, forgive us for the mess, something like that. I was like, fuck you. I keep my shit clean.
When I moved all my stuff, I kind of separated because my roommate left. When I came back, they put everything on my side. Everything was like so shoved, like glued. I had to like space myself. So then my roommate came back, like my new one.
Sure. What do you got?
Oh, we're going in. Like they thought.
And so lemon is rounded, so it should be like a little bit sweeter. Really? Did you say sweet?
I have a good feeling about this semester. How do you feel about this semester?
She did it with regular?
I'm off to the
Yeah,
weekend.
so the recipe has.
I went out to things.
Well, it is black. I think she did it.
I didn't do anything reckless this weekend. Yeah. So I think I'm off to a good start compared to last semester.
Do you have 8 a.m.? Really?
To do the difference, do a
They start at
contrast on which
10.
one would be better.
Good.
Okay.
I have 2 8 a.m.s.
which one?
Oh, yeah.
My calculus is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's gonna be hard.
Good luck.
And then a Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, no. Shaking.
So every day.
Mhm.
But it's okay. It's like something to get used to.
So I might go start at 10, and then Friday I have no class, so.
And the milk is, sugar grande. The milk
And like Tuesday I have 4 classes, so.
Yeah, I think Tuesday and Thursday are my busier days.
I have a night class. My class is like 6:30 to 8:50.
is gonna be espresso.
Just sometimes they're all the time.
Just Tuesdays.
Wait, which class?
Public speaking.
So it's gonna be, light roast.
I need to take that, but I want to take that at community college.
It's probably easier.
And the notes
I want to take everything at community college that I can, and then take stuff here.
We say that, but we're not gonna do shit over the summer.
I know it.
I'm told us, oh.
Russia.
to be, it's, I don't like the oat milk.
How long have we been
I
friends?
for
Like,
Since 7th grade.
mm-hmm.
Because you were my first friend at that middle school. You
Yeah.
and Sabrina and AJ.
He got canceled. Did you tell anybody about that?
Our high school is so crazy. Yeah, someone got canceled for doing blackface at our high school.
In the like auditorium.
That should describe our city or like hometown.
That describes her like where we're from.
Crazy.
And it was like the second smartest person in our class. He was second in our class. And he did that. Like it was crazy.
He was 2,
He was second, yeah.
number 2 in the class, and he like had hella scholarships, and they rescinded them all.
He got into Brown. Like Ivy and everything. They took everything away.
Oh my gosh.
There's probably coming because he's probably gonna see this shit.
So I don't give a fuck.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't give a fuck. And if I ever gossip about anybody, I'm not making up no name like Olivia. I'm gonna make up their real name. So, like, if you don't want to watch it, you can turn it off right now.
You can... I'm gonna get canceled first episode. We're not
That's
controversial,
fine.
you promise. Like, we just talk.
Oh my gosh, a similar thing happened in my school.
Really?
Well, sort of. This dude got accepted into a bunch of colleges and has so many scholarships. But he took a picture of our cafeteria, photoshopped a hand with a gun, and it said, and I think the caption was like, "Hey, we got that school spirit." And he spread that throughout the school. And, we went on lockdown for like a good 5 hours until the police came and arrested him. His senior year, he spent in prison. Obviously, he didn't.
That's a little bit weird.
That's a
That's
different
just a whole,
situation.
right, a whole
Yeah,
different
no,
animal.
but like all the colleges that he was like accepted to were like, no. He lost all the scholarships.
Like, why would you joke about that? Like, that's
For
not...
real, I don't know.
Like, anyone who does that, like, how is that funny? Like,
What do you think is gonna happen?
Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
They monitor it.
There's obviously gonna be someone, like, gonna snitch. Like, why do you think you're gonna...
They're
Gain
gonna
from
be
that.
scared. Like,
What are you gonna gain from that? Like, maybe you should be controversial. Be a normal person. No, because
did you ever like know him?
Oh yeah, he was in my choir. Like I knew the guy. He was an interesting dude. He like barely ever talked.
Wait, you did a lot of talking with that?
We only had like 1 or 2 threats in our 4 years. We had like a bomb threat and like
Someone did say they would shoot up. I just didn't go to school and I just didn't want to go either way.
Did y'all have? There was this thing. It was like a threat towards our school. It was like National School Shooting Day, like that went around, and it was like nobody come to school, like at any school.
I heard about that,
Yeah.
but I'm just like at that point, I don't know, it was like the end of senior year. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
I probably didn't go that day. I used any
You
and
never
every
went to school.
excuse. I was like, oh, the sun ain't out, I'm not going. Like
No, I saw Joe. Like I feel like the total, like
5 times,
no,
maybe.
no. In the beginning,
Jenny, I had 150 absences last year.
I saw you a lot in the beginning of the school year. Then it kind of just faded. Less and less. 100. How'd you graduate?
We okay. Okay.
We could have like 19.
I don't know how exactly it went. I don't remember. But they were like, "You're not gonna graduate. You're not gonna walk the stage. You're gonna have to. Like, you're not gonna do it." And then, so my mom and my dad went up there, and I went up there to talk with. What's his name? The principal.
Seaton.
See.
Good job.
And I was like, I promise. And then he was like, I think this is a mistake. I don't think that this is the right thing to do to let you graduate. I think it's like hindering you.
Is it a mistake?
And I was like, oh my god, I promise it's not. Like, let me go to college, please.
I'm already in college.
And then he was like, okay, just come tomorrow and scrub the walls from 12 to 4. Or 8 to 12. Yeah, 8 to 12. It was 4 hours just scrubbing the walls because Krubu, like Cornell, he had like pranked. And he wrote his names in chalk, like along the walls. So he came and then I came, but Renell only did like 2 hours because he had to clean it, I guess, because it's school prank or senior prank. And then
They called his name too.
no, he just had to go to clean it up because they wanted him to clean up his mess, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But I had to go for attendance recovery, and all the teachers were like, "Why are you here? Like, didn't you graduate?" But I had to tell them, I'm like, it's attendance recovery, like. And that was kind of embarrassing, but it was like when I realized like I have to get my shit together. Like this isn't who I want to be.
No, yeah.
And so it was the day before graduation, and then I'm on graduation. That's fine.
Yeah, you shut up. I remember saying.
But he was like, if not, then you're not gonna be able to walk the stage, and you're gonna have to make it up in the summer.
No.
But yeah, I'm really grateful it worked out. So grateful that someone's looking out for me, because CM was not gonna give it to me. If you're watching this, CM.
Sorry, Bo.
It's just a different kind of shot. It's gonna be blonde or shutter.
That high school was so traumatic.
Like blonde or shutter shots.
The whole school experience was traumatic. Middle school, high school.
Labor is just very traumatic. Like I remember like hating
I don't remember
every
middle
second
school.
of it.
Okay, so does it come from you?
But like you're gonna miss high school. I've yet to miss high school once
Bro,
since I got
exactly.
here.
Everyone's like, do you miss high school?
No.
Why would, is that a threat? Really, like,
I think we just had bad experiences. Like some people may have had good experiences, but
it's like, I feel like if you had a good experience, that was your peak, or that was your peak, like, or you went to a good school.
the thing I like miss like work sometimes just because like my friends are there. Like my hometown friends are there.
I know, I see pictures with my friends from like, that come up, and I'm like, oh, or like Miss Nolan's class, I'm like, oh, I miss
That
that
racist
class.
bitch, but
She's racist?
yeah,
Really?
like very.
Dang.
She used to say like she used to like if she was like transphobic, like homophobic, all the phobics. Like I'm not even kidding. She probably supports Israel too. Like she's such a
She's
bad
just
person.
from a different time.
She's like, it's just like girls just aren't like they aren't like how they used to be. And like,
What? That's crazy.
and then she said like Michelle Obama's a man. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, it was like 9 a.m. Like, what is wrong with you?
That's crazy.
No, we would just ignore her until she stopped talking.
All she did was talk.
Because in our class, all people did was vape. Honestly, I'm so serious. It was
That's valid.
Noelle, me,
That's valid.
Serenity in the back, and we would just vape. And she's like, my class smells like weed. Like, I wonder why.
She did not care enough to go over there too. That's the thing, because she knew what was happening, but she didn't care.
She saw me one time, and I felt so bad and so disgusting. I was like, I'm such a bad kid. But I'm not a bad kid.
So your hot drinks, you're gonna steam or no?
She was nice to me, but like, yeah.
Was that like the worst teacher at y'all's school? Or
Steam or no?
No, she
She wasn't the worst
she was a
somehow.
decent teacher. She just wasn't a good teacher, and
She did, okay. She was I had her like her first period, so she was never there. She was like 15 minutes late.
In between it, you're gonna do.
she was just kind of like.
She was like she's a polite racist. That's the best way to put her.
okay.
Like she wasn't like
I don't
Crazy
learn
racist lady.
anything in her class.
yeah. I had on-ramp stuff, man.
So did I.
We didn't learn
and-
anything from it.
So the second line.
But I never did any work, and I still passed. So I don't know. Like,
And it's for your.
that was me with Miss Haddad. Shout out to Miss Haddad.
Oh,
That
you
is
scared her?
a G.
After your shot, you're gonna pour your shot.
On virtual, I was like, "Who's behind you, Miss?" On the Zoom.
She's like aggressors behind me in the door. She was not having
She
it.
was so funny. She has my little siblings,
Especially on your cold.
AJ,
and Dinah.
I was laying in high school.
She's a freshman. So I took her to her like meet the teachers.
Oh, that's cute.
For your
I was
cold
like, yeah,
drinks as
this teacher don't like me.
I'm trying to think of who was our worst teacher, but I don't know. All my teachers were like the honors teachers, so
your frappuccino.
they were like okay,
Goodson.
Coffee.
bitch.
If it has coffee,
No,
you're gonna have your coffee.
someone had. Did anyone I love people used to have Schnack or something, and they would say he was like so angry all the time. You think he would beat the kid up or something. Like he had a cane and shit. Like he was apparently like really mean, but I don't know. I never had him, but he would like curse all the time.
He's hilarious.
He's just mean.
You're gonna do milk to your first one.
I don't. Those teachers were something else. They were like kids in themselves.
Did y'all have like drama within like
I had what?
like drama between like the teachers or like APs and stuff?
Yeah. Miss Nolan would, Mr. Castro would flirt with her, and she was married. He was married. They would flirt with each other and shit. So like,
Yeah.
and then Dr. Seaman didn't want her there, so he was trying to like run her out of the school.
Mhm.
And then Miss Kating too.
You're gonna put your lid on. You're gonna blend it on one.
And she was like, I didn't get a new desk this year. Oh, shut up. She was like, everyone else got a new
You don't
desk.
deserve that though. She was something.
So you're gonna.
Oh my gosh, we had this one AP named Miss English, right?
Add flavor.
And everyone hated her because she was just like super mean for no reason. But one day we found out that she had cheated on her husband, right? And something about he posted on Facebook like oh my gosh, we're selling the bed because I can't sleep in the bed where this happened anymore, right?
Not
And
in the
so
own house.
anytime anyone would like she would get on to anyone about anything, they'd just be like, so Miss English, have you sold the bed yet?
That makes me think of Mr. Or Miss
Coach
Smith
Ryan and Miss
Coach Ryan.
Well, I don't know what her name is now. It's not. I think it's like Miss Ryan.
That's right.
That's crazy. No, because we actually had it was like a what were they like? One of them was a history teacher. He was like this old.
And
like,
then the human sciences
yeah,
teacher.
human science teachers. Like they had like an affair. Like they were both married
That's crazy.
and like
Now they're together.
yeah because. But I heard like there was like a rumor that they were doing stuff in her classroom.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, like they were doing stuff in the classroom.
And like
no
they got
students
caught
were
or something.
And then, yeah, I remember because like I met Miss Ryan like that before they got married, and she was like really nice. And she was so depressed. She had to leave the school and everything. She was like, I guess she found out about it that day.
Oh my god, the room.
Yeah, she like there's like she was like a cheer coach and stuff.
Miss Flowers was like my favorite. She was
Miss
like
Flowers is so sweet.
a little flower. She was mean, but not to me.
Mm. I don't think anybody else. We did have like that one thing where it's like Miss Avila and you know.
I found out about that from AJ
I have AJ know.
or Leslie Silva or someone.
How does she know that?
But I don't know, like, girl.
Like, we need to go to prison, like, immediately. 'Cause
Well.
we're gonna get sued by them. We're gonna get sued. Like,
No, okay, so basically the counselor secretary slept with this guy that would always go to the frog times.
like
It was
an advisory period, I guess.
Yeah. And they just chill in the counselor's office, and then supposedly they mess around and stuff, like
That's crazy.
some extracurricular activity.
Like, that's, and like, he wasn't, well, I think he's older though, like, he failed or something. I don't know him that well. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe he could have been a minor. So
Yeah,
that's
that's just crazy news.
That's
That's what that bitch is. She never signed my transcript.
Bro,
I
that's
called-
what I'm saying, bro.
I had to call her twice, and then she finally sent it.
Oh my god,
Do your
we had
goddamn
this.
job instead of
We
being.
had this one teacher. I had him for 2 years in a row, and this dude, he was like the creepiest teacher ever. I hate like. Did y'all ever have those kind of teachers?
Mm-hmm, like creepy.
Yeah, like,
Mostly towards the girls.
And once you're done with
like this dude should not have been.
Misheard you.
This dude should not have been allowed within the school. Like,
Yeah.
not only that, he looked like Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. Like, but there's just one time, he once called us. He was like, he called his class intimate.
That's cause what?
Intimate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He would. It was a computer science class, so people like whenever any girl would have trouble on like a project, she, they ask for help, and he'd go over there, stand behind them, arm around like like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, and would not even let her take her hand off the mouse. Put his hand over hers, and he'd either be like, "Let me drive," or fucking. What else? This dude was great. He was
What
told
would
that.
they do? They would just sit there?
I'd be like, get the fuck off.
I would
Yeah.
burst out in laughter.
Get the fuck off me.
They just took it like,
Is registered.
cause like,
I mean, what would you do at that point?
It's
Like,
yeah, what would you do?
because it's your teacher, you're just like, what the, I can be like, get the fuck off. Actually, not probably would say, get the fuck off.
No, I always make sure to be
like he has all the power in that, like that whole classroom. But like, what are you supposed to do? You know?
Mm-hmm.
One time he told her class that he would cover us in his cream. Yep, that's probably the craziest thing.
How else are you supposed to take it? With the way that he said.
I don't know. He got the nickname Creamy G, and he hated it, but we kept calling him the whole time.
No, I mean, we had like professors were creepy, but like I just thought they were creepy. Like they weren't actually doing creepy stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, like maybe they're not. I don't know. We did have this one, like our math teacher, Mr. Smith. He was fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
It's insane. Like he had like such problems with his girlfriend or something. One time, like I remember, like my senior year, he went to the bathroom like during his break and he shaved his head, and then he came out and like it's just like, oh, I had to give myself a quick haircut. Like it's fucking insane.
Okay, this is me editing. It's 3 in the morning. It is my first YouTube video. Please be easy on me. I had fun editing this, filming this. The whole process was fun. It was a learning experience, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe and like it. Bye.